till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly high through the rain, through the fire. This is my club, my only desire.
Yes, guys, welcome to THFC to a Die Home, top past, present, and exciting future, of course, under somebody. Maybe Thomas Frank, maybe somebody new. Who knows? But guys, do welcome to the show. And this is a transfer update show. Yes, we're going to give all the latest from all the latest transfers coming out, what I've been given. Also took a little bit about Paratici, also leaving the club to go to Fiorentina, which has been sort of well documented over the last couple of weeks, but we now got it confirmed by Spurs. And also the signing of Conor Gallagher, plus the other signing. We could get two signings today, actually, two for the price of one, for the Brazilian left back into Sousa as well. So we've got a bit to go through, a little bit of news that I found, a bit of news that I got today. I could have come on last night actually with a bit of news. But it was about 12, half 12. I got it and I thought, you know what, it's too late. It will wait till the morning. Well, I'm glad I did wait because we have got more information coming about it. So let's welcome you a few in. This will go no more than half an hour because we are on at 8 o'clock tonight, guys. We do have Change for Tottenham coming, joining me, James, and Rain. Yes, the three of us together doing our first show together, the three of us. As Tequila is taking some time away to focus on him. So big up to you, Tequila, and I hope you are doing well, bud. Yes, let's welcome Fuva in, and then we'll crack on with the show. Big up to Adam McFarlane says Nico Williams would be nice. It'd be lovely. I would love to get Nico Williams. Can I see it happening? No. Could it happen in the summer? Maybe. Maybe that could be a summer signing, but not January. No way. Big up Jet. Big up the Giant 68 as well. It says big up Dermo. Big up to you, Giant. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Wayne Bonner, pure and simple. Just goes, sup, folks? You know, just sitting there, as cool as a cucumber, going, sup? You know, in there in the corner of the pub with a pint of beer in his hand, port scratchings in the other, and a big cigar. And he said, I'm the new owner of Tottenham Hotspur. So he's going in, sup, folks? Hope you're all well. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Wayne. Big up to Leo Royal. Leo Starman as well, the other man who wants me to put on my David Bowie album. I think the album today's choice, Leo, would be the Let's Dance album, which I think is probably one of his best 80s albums. If I'm, that's my choice. Maybe you or David Bowie fans out there may have a different choice. But for me, Let Dance had a great song. It had Modern Love on there, had Let Dance on there. It was a good album and a good return to form for David Bowie. Big up to Elspeth, bringing a bit of Las Vegas onto the channel. Good morning, COYS. Gallagher is a decent sign. Let's go. Big up to you as well. And a big up to Edel Farm as well. Big up Dermot. Media for Spurs can be good. COYS from the rainy Hamburg in Germany. Snow is gone. It's a bit chilly here in Waxford, I have to say. It's a bit chilly here in Waxford, but, you know, we will soldier on. Big up to Matthew. Now, Matthew, I have a little bone to pick with you, sir. And yes, I do have a memory like an elephant. I have a memory like an elephant, young man. Now, I don't know if it was the last summer window or the window before that you said if we do buy Conor Gallagher, that you would offer 25 memberships. Now, I'm not saying you should hold that what you said, but it was a bet. You did say it, and I have found it on YouTube as well. So I'm just saying, you know, yeah. See, it's all coming back to you now, isn't it? I didn't forget. I can't remember if it was 25 or 50. I can't remember. One of the two, but no, you did say you do it. I'm not saying you should do it, and I'm not saying you to do it, but I'm just reminding you what you said. But big up to you, Matthew. Bonjour and bonjour to you, sir. Yes. Yes, it was in 2023. That was 2 years ago, and I never forgot that. I never did forget that. So, yeah. Big up to you. Yes. Do you know what? It's time to, as somebody once says, it's time to collect. Big up to you, Matthew. I hope you're doing well, bud. We have Marcus in here as well. Big up to you, Marcus. Says, what about Alonso? He'll be a good manager and respected. The only way, yeah, there was a lot of contracts. There was a contract signed for that. To be fair, Wayne, there was. Look, mate. Look, Marcus. To be fair, look, how much is everyone um would love Xavi Alonso to come to Tottenham, and I think we all would. Would be barking mad if we say we didn't want him to come. He ain't going nowhere near us. He'll be going to Liverpool. I think that's the only club he will be going to. Um, and also I think our next manager would be I look I would love Xavi Hernandez as well, the former Barcelona manager. Look, as much as I love Alonso to come to our club, it ain't gonna happen. He's going to Liverpool, and I think that's where he will be heading to. But we don't know, do we? It all depends on Saturday, as I'm now baptized in El Sacchio, because I think whoever loses that will be out of a job early the following week. But big up to him, Marcus. Yeah, I would love Alonso, and he would bring respect with him. He would bring a style of football that would please the Tottenham fans. I think there's only one man coming back to Spurs, and that's Poch. I think he's the only man that's coming back, and I think he will come back in the summer. Big up to Mr. Brady. He says we have more chance of signing Serena Williams. Yeah, maybe. Big up Matthew says, "Oh Jesus, yeah, Christ, oh Jesus Christ, I forgot that. Yeah, no, I didn't. Dermo was the bet time limited. No, no, it was to when if he ever signed, that was the bet. If he ever signed. So now, um, oh God. Sorry, Matthew. Sorry, Matthew. I knew you as soon as I saw you, I was going to bring it up, but I was going to bring it up. Big up the Wayne. We've got big up to William Webb, moving from Queensland, Australia, 3 a.m. in the morning. Morning from Queensland, Australia, 3 a.m. in the morning. I have the first gateway to the Great Barrier Reef. But listen, enjoy yourself. I live close to the. Wow, I would love to go there. I really would. It's one of my bucket lists to go to the Great Barrier Reef. It really is, and go to Australia. So big up to you, William. 3 a.m. in the morning. Jesus, what are you doing up so early, bud? But thank you for popping in. Really great to see you. Matthew says Xavi or Shabai. Maybe. I want the look. One of the two would love, but I can't see either coming to Spurs. Won't lower his standards come to us. No, he won't. Madrid is a big club. They were sack managers and still would they would win. Yeah, of course they will. Big up to Logan as well. Big up to you, Logan. He says, good evening, Dermot, fella. Big up yourself. Big up to you as well, Logan. Hoping doing well, bud. Mike says, I like Poch, but they say never go back. And that is the problem, isn't it? If he does go back, would the fans give him the time? Now, I've been on this channel and said more than once, then yes, we will give him the time. I think the fans will give him time to build and to get it right. But would he? I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? We all want him back, but would the second time be better? I don't know. But I think he's the only manager that can unite the fan base, that can bring the fan base together, if I'm being honest. Right, let's crack on with the news. And yes, we do have the breaking news. Of course, it is a bit of a transfer update as well. We have also, it is breaking news. Now, this has been floating around for the last month nearly, or good 3 weeks. Now I've got to right. Okay, I've got to do something investigating here. Now my Gaelic isn't great. It never has been. I used to speak fluent Gaelic when I was younger. Now I've got to my Gaelic is basic as anything as it used to be, but I will translate this for people that are not Gaelic people. So let me just let me get this now into the let me see now let me take that down, and maybe Mr. Brady can translate this for us, but look, I will do it for you as well, so and get to say what he says. So right, okay, so Google Translator. Okay. Um, it says, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're on good health, and I hope you are well, my dear friends. Expresses well wishes, affection towards the receptor, and you can, there you go. Big up to your column. There you go. I think that's what it says. But anyway, right. Well, I've got to say, Matthew has gifted 5 memberships. Well, big up to you, Matthew. And I will tell you who they've gone to as well. They have gone to Logan THFC, Destiny 51090, Page LM UFC, also to Basila 82, and Just So Me Joe. Um, yeah, Just So Me Joe. Thank you so much indeed, Matthew, for putting in that, bud. That's not awesome. I don't know. My Gaelic is really, really bad. But big up to you, Matthew. Thank you so much for them gifted memberships. You are a star. You're an absolute star. Right. Paratici leaves Tottenham and signs for Fiorentina. He signed in the new Fiorentina head of football from February the 4th. He will see out. He will see out this transfer window, and then he will move. Look, for me, mixed emotions for me. I want to thank Paratici for everything he's done for the club. Yes, he hasn't got this window over yet, but he has brought some very good players to the team. He reorganized our youth academy to actually give us the best youth players we've had in a long while at the club. Um, and look, I can understand for personal reasons that he wants to go back to Italy. That I can get. Also, it's an Italian club. He's Italian himself. But for me, look, goodwill, but we've got to get the next person right. We've got to get rid of Johan Lang. And there's the one person for me I would bring back as director of football or head of football operations would be Paul Mitchell for me. Let him come back and let him cook. That is me. Big up to Matthew as well, who's been a member for 1 month, 20 remaining. TikTok. A nice big up to you, Matthew. Thank you so much. But yeah, Paratici, let me know in the chat what you think, guys, about Paratici. And what's your best? What do you think his best signing was? For me, the best signing for Paratici was, I have to say, Mickey Van der Ven. To be honest, I think that is his best signing for Tottenham. Mickey Van der Ven for me. But yeah, best of luck to Paratici. The Don is going. The Don's going back to Italy. He has cooked at Tottenham, but I do feel once Levy left, it wasn't long before Paratici left himself. So I don't know. Will we ever see him back at Tottenham again? You never know. You never know. Now, this is what you've all turned into. Spurs have made an approach or an exploratory bid for Karim Adeyemi. Sorry for firstly for crucifying his name. I will improve on it. But as for now, there has been no formal response from Dortmund. The offer is understood to be testing the waters rather than a final push, with Tottenham wanting to gauge Dortmund's real willingness to sell in January, Adam Ane's openness to the Premier League move, and a mid-season no talks has progressed yet, and Dortmund are currently holding their potential focusing on squad stability rather than cashing in. Now, I do have a bit more on this as well, guys, on it. And really, the confidence level for me, right, as a deal, is around 35 to 45%. Now, the breakdown of that, Tottenham's interest is 100% real. It's an initial bid, more like you could say more like a feeler. They've put in um, um, it's more like a feeler out. Right, we're going to put in an early bid, but we're going to see how Dortmund come back with that. Dortmund's willingness to sell in January. Now, this is the main thing. This is where I think it might be more a summer move, but you get the groundwork done here in the winter, January. It's low to moderate. Deal advance, no. So there's been no advance on the deal as of yet, but things can move quite quickly. Um, Look, Dortmund are not actively shopping Ademeye out. They're not saying, look, this is a player we want to sell. I mean, a January sale would require Tottenham to put in a strong bid, and a strong bid that is around probably, I would say, 60, 65, 70 million. Spurs are currently addressing the winger market rather than going all in for one name. And this is the thing, isn't it? Will Tottenham go and get two wingers, one for the left, one for the right. I still think this is a very good option for Tottenham. I still think this is a player I think we should go after. He's a very good player. And I've watched some highlight reels with him, and boy, you can't get him off the ball. You cannot get him off the ball. He is very good. And also, as William says, Dortmund are running second in the league. Most likely won't sell into real money. I think for me, this is very smart business from Spurs. I think this is very good. We're going to put an early bid in, see where it lays, and then of course we do have how many days left? We've got the window. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 9, 17. 18, 19, 20 days left. So you never know. You just never know. We have to keep a really close eye on this one as well. But what I can say now, as from last night, Tottenham did, and this was around about 25-12 last night. Spurs did put a bid in for him last night. So the bid went in about 25-12 last night. The bid came in. That was the first news I got on it. And then I got the rest of the news this morning. Now the valuation I said around 55 to 70 million euro, that's 55 to 60 million quid, has been widely reported as Dortmund's starting price tag for a manager in the market. Offers above 70 million euro mark will be looked at. So you're looking at 75, 80 million. Are Tottenham going to pay 75 and 80 million? Don't know. I just don't know if they are. But I think it's worth keeping an eye out, and I think it's worth keeping close tabs on. So we will keep close tabs on this, guys. Any more updates, I will bring it to you first and fastest. Now, for this season, he has made 17 appearances. He has scored 4 goals and 1 assist this year. Also, his main position is a right wing. He can play left wing and he can play as a striker as well. So I think if Tottenham are looking to get somebody as a winger, he can play both sides, which is, I think, going to be really good for us because he can play anywhere across the front three. And any forward players now do play across the front three. There's no player that's specific to say, right, I'm just a right winger. That's all I do, and I'm just a left winger. That's all I do, and I'm just striker. Our forwards today have to play across the front three. I just want to welcome a few more people in as well. Big up to Kate. Big up to Kate and Jimbo. Big up to you. Big up to you, Kate. Girl just loves Spurs. I will see you Saturday on We Are Top TV. Yes, I will be there. I'm looking forward to it. I do go over to Kate's channel as well and show some love if you can. Big up to Henry as well. It's a COYS with a heart and a rocket. Big up to Rain. How much did Dortmund want? Well, to answer your question, anything above 70 million will get the job done, Wayne. Spurs? Oh, this is so Daniel Levy, but Daniel Levy's not here to be laughed at. But anyway, Spurs' first bid was 45 million. So you can take from that, that will be rejected. Big ups from Spurs Forever 92 says Paul Mitchell was a great. Oh, Lewis Campos, yeah, as well. Elspeth says the story of Paratici leaving for a girl is obviously a smokescreen. Ooh. Now, we all know we all like a bit of romance in our life, and I'm sure Elspeth will keep us updated on the love side of the Paratici deal. So Elspeth, do keep us updated on that. Didn't even know that, but you're across all across the social medias looking at Paratici and his new girlfriend. So let us know. Keep us updated on that. Logan says, I say Mick and myself, to be fair. Yeah, I say so. Carl's going for Emerson Royale. Right. Okay, Carl. Just go and sit in the corner and take some more of your special drink. Emerson Royale. Seriously. Absolutely seriously. Any news? No, I'm waiting for an update on that. So as soon as I give it to you as well, big up to Anna Cole. Hello from the Welsh Valleys. Big up to you, my Celtic cousin. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you, Anna. We've got Adeyemi, type of Osman. He is. He very much is Dembele. So we will let you know. Right. Where is he? Where is that person? Right, Gaza. You wanted news from this person. You want news. I asked the question. you shall have your news. It is Tottenham have submitted a 45 million bid for the Monaco left winger AEMC striker. AS Monaco have not accepted and understood to be holding out for around 55 million. If Spurs push to 50 million plus add-ons, this could move quickly. Monaco are sellers, but only at the right number. This is one to keep an eye on. So I tell you what, we will keep close eye on this for you guys as the night goes on. But the Monaco winger, Tottenham have put in a bid of 45 million. Monaco want 55 million. I think Spurs might put in a bid around 50 plus add-ons. That then this could move quickly, and Monaco are sellers, but only at the right number. So this one could move. So keep your eye on this one, guys. Um, we've got what's happening to Mason Milia. Mason Milia has got a back injury at the moment, so he is being assessed. And I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's the best thing to come out of Irish soccer. He's the best thing to come out of League of Ireland in years. And I just really can't wait to see him play for Tottenham. I can't wait to see him play for the under 21s. I can't wait to see him progress and actually start playing for the national side, which I think after this World Cup and the more he gets going and the build up to Euro 2028, I think we'll see Mason Milia. I think we will see him in an Ireland shirt playing for the national first team more sooner than we think. But yeah, he has got a slight back injury at the moment, but he's being assessed and being looked after. Let's get on with it, guys. Let's carry on. Right, Thomas Frank, and this is another bit of news coming out of Spurs today as well. Spurs are not willing to let players leave this January. You less any less than offers are right and match their valuation of the players. Squad depth is key to Frank's plans this season and would prefer if he had multiple options for um each position, and which I think is right. We've got to build this squad up now. We can't just let players go. We let Brendan Johnson go. We did with a plan put in place. We lost Kudos, and then we got nobody sitting on the right wing, and then we're running around like headless chickens. So I do feel, and losing Bentancur as well, and I think that was the reason why we accelerated the Conor Gallagher deal as well. By the way, because of our injury in midfield. So don't be surprised if Spurs get another player in before the end of the week, before Friday. Now, I think to play for West Ham, you've got to be in and registered by Thursday afternoon. I will ask my source and that I will ask the person I speak to confirm that if that is true. But I think Thursday afternoon is the latest you can get a player in. So if we want, say, a winger in by for the West Ham game, then I think we have to have him. We've got to get the deal done tonight, over tomorrow, get the medical done, and by I think lunchtime on Thursday has to be in and registered for him to play against West Ham. Now we know Conor Gallagher is going to play against West Ham. We know he will be in the squad. But I think this is right, and I think Spurs now are doing it correctly now. So I can't see any more outgoings. I think if there is, I think the only one who may go, look, gut feeling would be probably Ben Davis. If anything, you may see Radu Dragusin going out on loan, but that's potential. Um, but apart from that, I think it's going to be all incomings. I really do. I think it's going to be all incomings. But yeah, Thomas Frank, like him, loathe him, want him here as manager or not, he's still our manager, and we still got to get behind him. So look, I can get his ideas that he wants to keep the squad as big as possible to prefer to have multiple options for each position. And you saw at the game of the weekend, we didn't have much on the bench, did we, to change the game? And we got West Ham Saturday, and we've only brought in one player, well, two. If you look at the left back from Brazil, which I don't think will play much this season because the Brazilian league's only finished a month ago, so he has to go through a sort of a mini pre-season before he gets going. So look, we have to see what happens. We have to see what happens. Right. Um, big up tonight. It says the latest registration is Friday by noon on Friday. So look, if we get say the Monaco winger in, um, which I think is going to be more likely um than than the Adeyemi one. Um, I think then that'd be good to have a new midfielder and a new winger start against West Ham. I think that'd be really good. Now, the likelihood that the deal's happening at the moment are the Monaco winger is a 40-45% chance happening, and the Adeyemi one is 30 to 35%. So there is a little bit of difference, guys. Kate says, I think the Monaco might be a summer sign. Do you know what, Kate? If Tottenham do want him and they want to get him in, I mean, look, we've offered 45. All we've got to do is offer 50 plus add-ons. I think that deal can be done very quickly. I think the Adeyemi one will be a summer one, personally. But you never know, do you, Kate? You just don't know. You don't know with Tottenham. You don't know how we're operating. You don't know what we're going to do. So we have to wait and see. Big up to G55. Big up to Jessica. It said, doesn't Advocate play across? Yeah, he does. He plays left wing, attacking midfielder, and a striker as well. So he does come across all three positions. Big up to Hot God then as well. Big up to you, Hot God. Hope you belated happy birthday to your bud as well. Impressed with Gallagher happening so fast, but I'd like to say I think Bentacle kicked them. Bentacle did kick them into that one, if I'm being honest. I don't think they would have gone for Gallagher if it wasn't for Bentacle. But I do like Bentacle. I'm gonna. Do you know what? For me, I'm looking forward to Bentacle playing with Palunia, and I'm also looking forward to him playing with either Bergville or Gray. But I think the players that are going, I was saying it yesterday that we know Basuma's going, so Basuma gets out of this question very quickly. Which other midfielder goes, guys? And I want to know from you, who do you think else goes in that midfield? If you are going to keep a midfield of Palunia, Bentancur, Gallagher, Gray, and Bergville, then does that mean that the likes of Sarr could be going? Which I don't think Sarr's pulled off much trees actually this season, and he hasn't really played much for Senegal in the African nation. There's been talk of people lot saying put Gray out on loan. I think that might damage his career more than help it. If I'm being honest, I think I look. I like Archie Gray. I think we paid too much for him. Of course we did. I like Bergville as well. Bergville's proven to be a really good signing. I think the like to go will be Sarr and Basuma. Well, Basuma's going anyway. Soon Basuma goes, the better, in my opinion. But I think Star will be the one to go in the summer. Maybe Archer Gray could be sold as well. We don't know. But yeah, I would maybe put Gray out on loan. There's a lot of people saying that. Big up to you, Kate, as well. Big up to you, Jessica. Look, I probably would agree with you. I probably think it might be the right move for him. I just feel we overpaid for the kid. And I think that's the problem. You overpay for these players and you put a lot of pressure on the shoulders. But for me, I like Archie Gray. I think Archie Gray's got talent. I think he's got the ability. And I think he's done well when he has played for us. I really do. I think Berville's been an absolute exceptional buy for us. I think Berville's been brilliant since he came in from Sweden. But for me, I think Sarr and I think Basuma will be the ones to move. Possibly Basuma in January, but Sarr definitely in the summer. I think there will be a restructuring of our midfield coming then. Right. Let's see what we got. Just got some more news coming in. Tottenham did attempt to pursue it. I tell you what, I will put this on screen for you because it's easier you seeing it and me reading out because I'm not really sometimes get the names right for you guys, and I don't feel that I don't think that's fair on you because my speech impediment does get in its way sometimes. It does get annoying as well, and I do find it hard to pronounce names, so I do apologise about that. But Tottenham did attempt to pursue Diomandi this window, but Leipzig's position is clear that he's not leaving before the end of January. At Leipzig, value Adeyemi extremely highly and around 100 million euro, which is around 85 to 90 million quid. Would likely refuse anything below that in the winter market. If any move happens, it will be a summer or an outrageous bid. Now, it also goes back, doesn't it, guys, to the board and the protests happening at the weekend. And yes, we do have Change for Tottenham on tonight at 8, and they are going to explain why they're protesting against West Ham. And if you are going to the game, I would really, um, and I know it's a few people coming here said it shouldn't be family friendly and it should be singing about Kulu and everything. Well, there is an Enix song with Kulu in it, so maybe people have to be a little bit lenient and making it family friendly. I've got no problem with that because it shows you get more people in. It's a protest about our club. People of all families, season ticket holders, wherever you are all Spurs fans at the end of the day, and we should be able to go to a protest without fear of being ridiculed or told to F off because we're not a true Tottenham fan or just because we have kids with us. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter to me. If you go to the protest, you're attending the protest, you're making the numbers high. The numbers get high, the more we can get these out on the media, the more we can highlight the problems we're having with our club, the more we can put the board under pressure, which is what we want to achieve at the end of the day. What we want to achieve is the board to spend money to invest properly within our football club. If they don't want to do that, then put them under pressure enough to bring somebody else who will do that and who will progress us up the league, who will make our squad better than what it already is. And I think you have 1,000 there, 1,000 people there with wives and husbands and wives who are Tottenham fans with the kids. No problem whatsoever. Not a problem. The more that go to these protests, the better it will. And I think Change for Tottenham do a fantastic job, doing an absolutely, they accommodate everyone. And I think they should be applauded for what they're doing. And the more we can keep this going, the more we can keep the pressure on the board. And this channel itself will be getting behind these protests now. We'll be getting behind Change for Tottenham. We will be promoting them. We will be giving out information as much as we can. We will be, hopefully, if I get to a game, I will be at the protest myself and I will live stream from the protest for you guys to get involved. But I understand people don't like protests, and I didn't to begin with. I didn't like the protesting, but for me, if protesting helps, if protesting keeps the board on its toes and helps us make this club better, then I'm all for it. I really am. So that is really all the transfer news I have for you today, guys. Suez in Davis out. I'd like, do you know what, Adam? I think that might be the one player that leaves. I look, and I think Ben Davis is off an awful lot of credit. He's the last of the Poch era, isn't he? He's the last of the Champions League final member of that squad. Big up to Richard Hay. I travelled to from Tralee to 3 games this season. Each time it cost me 500 Eurostar. Price for a ticket was great. That is crazy. That is absolutely, Richard. That is absolutely crazy. Is there any news on no, big up to Nye? Is there any news on Marsh? No, I'm waiting for another update. Actually, I'm waiting for a big update from the people I use. So as soon as I get anyway, as soon as I get, if it's at a reasonable hour, I will come back on tonight after we do the debate show tonight. We will come on with I'll either pre-record it all today's news, and then the extra news I get and put it out for you guys for 9 in the morning. And then we'll do another one of these. What day is it today? Wednesday. I will do another transfer update show at 5 on Friday for you guys as well. Elspeth says just watched the video of Connor, Huggin, Frank, and Lang. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for Gallagher to get going, actually. Agree, Richard. Bendicourt and Sarah out summer. Didn't know, soon in January. Didn't know, Jessica. I think that's the way it's going to go. We've got you. Says Odebear versus Tell. Yeah, could be. You're right. I like Tell and I like Odebear. Who's got the better potential out of the two? I would say Odebear probably has the better potential, but I love Tell's sort of the way he goes around and he encourages his teammates and he doesn't keeps it going. So I agree with that. I'll big up the Richard. I think we should sell Bentacle when he is fit. For me, his performances have been very inconsistent. Gray is still learning. Gallagher is the man for the likes of Berger and Gray. Do you know what? I agree. And I think Bentacle as well, Richard, I don't know if you agree or Jessica agree or anyone in the chat actually agrees with this. He's never been the same player since he came back of injury. I don't think he's never been the same player. We are desperate. I can't see two more. I can't see two more. I can see another 2 or 3 coming in. Just my gut feeling, but I can see Tottenham really pushing it out. Big up to Kev Williams. Says, "Hi, Doma. How many more signings can you see us making? And can you ask the chat? Ask the chat." Look, for me, let me know in the chat how many more. Kev's asked me to do something, and Kev, I will do. You asked, and I will do. I will put it in a poll tonight in the chat actually as well. So I will do that for tonight's show at 8. But I see another three in, 2 out. I think before the 2nd of Feb. So let me know if you agree or disagree. So let's see what people say. Big up to Ronnie as well. Basuma, Sarr, Gray, Bender all need to go. I would take Gray out of that, Ronnie, but I would agree with Basuma, Sarr, and Bentacore. Totally agree with that. Gallagher is a smart move, helps the midfield now, possibly a future captain. Yeah, I think he's a future captain. And he's got that about him, isn't he? He does have that about him. And also elsewhere as well, Bentacore showed he is wrong when he went into the stands to fight people last summer. Nutcase. He went into the stands to fight last summer. Oh, for Uruguay. Oh yeah, Elspeth. Forgot all about that. God, yeah, that's true. That is so true. And Ronnie says one more signing coming in, and I think it will be. Yeah, we're done. That could move if Tottenham do offer the 50 plus add-ons. I think that deal can get done very, very quickly. But guys, I'm going to bounce out of here. Thank you all for watching. If you can do me a favor, do hit that like button if you can. Do hit that subscription button if you can as well. Really would appreciate it. Yes, we are on tape. We've got, I think, Billy from Change for Tottenham. Either Billy or Hayden, I can't remember. From Change for Tottenham tonight. So they will be joining us. And any more news, of course, I will bring to you first and fastest. And also, I will do a poll tonight. How many more seniors? We will run that through the show tonight. There will be a pre-record out in the morning with a complete roundup of today's news and any future news we get between now and then. But guys, thank you all for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. A mixtape for Spurs, but we've got 2 in the door. Come on, let's keep going. Let's get another 3 in. Let's make this the best window ever. And guys, please, 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 if you're going to the game on Saturday, do go to the protest. Get behind for Change for Tottenham. It's our club. It's our club. We should have a right to say what happens at our club, and we should be united behind this. That said, as as a fan myself, I know I'm an Ireland fan, and I can't get to the games as much as I like to, and I can't go to the protests as much as I like to. I would do my protesting on this channel, and I'm sure you guys will follow me on that. But thank you all for watching, and I appreciate every one of you. I'm really humbled by how much the channel's growing for the last part of the year and the start of this year. So thank you so much from all of us. Come on, you Spurs, in the Tottenham Cockerel we trust.